Namaste. Welcome, guys. Today I pulled some cards from the Muse Tarot deck by Chris Ann, and the messages are the Fool, the Page of Emotions, or water, and the Eight of Emotions, also water. So naturally it's going to be a very flowy class, but that's almost always true. And the message here is to walk away from something that's been a burden to you. This could be an emotional burden that's kind of just hung out for a while in your life. But I do see it being a solo journey, which is not to say you're going to be totally alone. You're going to be co-creating or manifesting this new path, this new beginning with spirit and with your whole community that supports you. So with that being said, we're going to start in child's pose. And if there are any poses in this sequence that just don't work for you, go ahead and skip them. But we are kind of bulldozing into the unknown. So let's get to it. We're going to start in child's pose. And as you relax yourself down, take a deep breath in through the nose. And just clear it out the mouth. Deep breath in through the nose. Feel your chest expand, feel your rib cage expand. Out through the mouth. Allow your forehead to soften here and your hips get a bit heavy. We're just going to begin our practice by setting an intention. You can hang out in child's pose here while I talk you through it. So allowing those hips to get even heavier. This next breath in fills up your chest, really expands your heart center. Out through the mouth, exhale. Inhale, expand that chest. Exhale out through the mouth. Now walking your hands back just to your thighs, take your knees together. And then you can either sit on the heels with toes unflipped like this, or flip the toes under and sit on the heels, whatever's more comfortable for your feet. From here, interlace your hands behind you, stretch that chest forward, pull your hands back. Challenge here is sucking in that rib cage and engaging your core. Breathing in, exhale. Let's slowly start to transition that breath out the nose instead of the mouth. Breathing in through the nose. Now tuck your chin into your chest. Exhale. Reach the chin up, look up. On the exhale, roll the chin down. Should already start to feel a little bit of fire, a little bit of heat in the shoulders. Reach the chin up one more time. Exhale, roll the chin down. Reach the arms up, stand up on those shins, look up. As you exhale, sit back down, crossing right elbow over left, eagle wrap those arms. Backs of the hands together is fine, or press the palms together, making some small circles. So now we're working the back side of the heart center. I think it's pretty obvious. Heart chakra is obviously your heart and your chest, but it's also your arms. It's your back. It's that upper back right towards the neck. Now switch directions. And then we're going to stand up on those shins again. Reach up, look up. Sit down one more time, crossing left elbow over right. Take those small circles. Really massaging, opening that upper back. And switch directions. Breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Stand up on those shins, look up, reach up, plant the hands in table. A few rounds of cat and cow here, so take your knees a little wider, tops of the feet to the floor. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the head. Exhale, press the floor away, hug the belly in, round the spine. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the head. Exhale, round it out, roll it out. Breath in, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, one more time, just press that floor away. Come into a flat back, look forward, curl the toes under, downward facing dog. Pedal it out for a moment or two here. And then we're going to pause, come up high on those heels, reach the right leg up. On the exhale, pull the knee to the outer right arm. Inhale, reach it up. This can be a nice slow movement with the breath. Exhale, pull it forward, outer right arm. Inhale, reach it up one more time. Exhale, pull it forward. Step back, high plank. Exhale, lower down. Knees lifted or drop them. Either is good. Kick those legs back. Little cobra pose. Expose the chest. Exhale, roll it down. Plant hands, knees, come through to downward facing dog. Take a moment, pedal it out, move it out. Come to stillness. Heels lift, left leg rises. Exhale to the outer left arm. Reach it up, inhale. Exhale, outer left arm. Reach it up, this time shifting forward. Look beyond the edge of your mat. Step it back, high plank. Lower it down, knees lifted or dropped. Little cobra pose, kick those feet back. Rise up through the chest, little bit of pressure in the hands. Lower back down. Press your way through hands and knees, child's pose. Let's give those shoulders a little break. Plant the hands behind you, drop the head. Deep breath in through the nose. Big sigh out the mouth. Reach the arms forward, come back up, downward facing dog. Let's walk those feet to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Drop it down, exhale. Rise up, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center, Namaste. Take a grounding, centering breath right here at the top. Letting it go. Reach the arms up, breathe in. Exhale, fold forward, frame the feet, exhale. Halfway lift, look forward. Step your left leg back, breathe in right here. Take a peek over the edge of your mat. Step your right foot back, high plank. Shift your shoulders forward, lower down halfway. Press it up, upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Deep breath in. Exhale, let that go. High up on those heels, reach your right leg up again. Knee to outer right arm. Just tap it, hold it. Take a breath in. Breathe out. Reach it back up. Step it down. Come up high on those heels. Shift forward, high plank. Lower down, exhale. Little cobra, breathe in. Exhale, lower down. Press all the way up and through, downward facing dog. Let's try it again on the left side. Reach the heels up. Left leg reaches up. Knee to outer left arm, hold it. Find the contact between knee and arm. Press them together like crazy. Look forward, breathe in. Breathe out. Reach it up. Exhale, downward facing dog. High up on those heels, shift forward, high plank. Lower down, halfway or all the way. Cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, child's pose or down dog. Let's take a few rounds of breath. Trying for 3 full rounds. In through the nose. Out through the nose. Breathing in. Exhaling. One more time, breath in. Breath out. Returning to downward facing dog. Lift those heels up high. Bend the knees, look forward. Step or hop to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Fold it down. Rise up, reach up, look up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Breathe it all out. Connect to your heart center here for just a moment, just a breath. Let's move through those emotions. Let's dive a little bit into the next step of the journey. There's a little bit of unknown here. Reach the arms up. Big breath in. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Framing the left foot, step your right leg back. Big breath in right here. Step back, high plank. Halfway or all the way down. Flip those feet, cobra or upward facing dog. Downward facing dog, breathe out. High up on the heels, reach your left leg up. Send that knee forward, try to connect knee to upper arm. If you're feeling daring today, maybe you lift that right leg up, shifting your weight forward and landing it. Step it back, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts. Send it forward, knee to that upper right arm. If you're feeling ballsy, lift it up. If you're feeling ballsier, send it back. Downward facing dog, exhale. Let's play around with that unknown a little bit. Taking a peek between those feet. Planting the hands, big breath in. Sigh it out. Big breath in. Sigh it out. Lift the heels up, bend the knees, gaze forward, step or hop to the top. Halfway lift, fold it down. Rise up and reach, hands to your heart. Take a big step out to the side, whichever side faces you to the video so you can see what's going on. Point the toes a little bit in, heels a little bit out. Interlace the hands behind you like we did before. Shine that chest forward, breathe in. Fold forward, breathe out. So your feet are holding on to the floor here. Let there be this upward rise in the pelvis, and then shift your weight forward a little bit. Drop your head. Relax your neck, maybe turn your head side to side, forward and back. Drop your hands just a little bit further overhead. And then bring your arms back down to the base of your hips. Drop your hands to the ground. From here, plant your left hand right in the center of your mat. Reach your right arm up, twisting to the right. And then weave it under that left arm. Grab a hold of your left leg. Cross your left elbow over. Drop your head. And now you're trying to hold on to the outside edges of your legs. Breathe in, breathe out. We're going to slowly rise up with eagle wrapped arms. So send those fingertips forward, reach the elbows up. Turn yourself over to your left leg. So it doesn't matter which side of the mat you're facing, just point into your left toes, bend that knee, and then come up onto the ball of your right foot. So you're in this crescent lunge with eagle arms. Now, however you do it, doesn't matter to me. But slowly come forward, reach that right leg up off the ground. Take a breath here. Focus. So this might be different and new to some of you, or very familiar. Wherever you're at, slow yourself with a breath in. Breathe out. Bend that left knee, land your right foot, release the arms, reach up, and then come back to that wide angled leg shape. On the breath in, reach the arms up overhead, fold forward, breathe out. And just pause here, maybe wave a little side to side. Maybe you grab opposite elbow and just sort of sway. Okay, now we're going to plant right hand to the middle of the mat. Look forward, get nice and long through the spine. Nice flat back. Left arm reaches, breathe in. Weave it under that right arm and reach for the right leg. Crossing right elbow over left. Try to get the thighs or the outsides of the shins. Breathe in here. Breathe out. Nice deep inhale. Deeper exhale. Rising up with those eagle arms, you should have right elbow over left. If not, that's okay. Bend into your right leg. Come up onto the ball of that left foot. So just some alignment stuff here. Right knee over right ankle. Ball of the left foot is pressing back. Let's get a nice stretch in those hips. Now let your elbows lead. Let your heart lead. As you go forward, shift into your foot. That right foot planting down. Left leg leaves the ground. We're going to hold here for a breath in. Breath out. Square those hips. Lower that left hip a little bit. Now we're just going to stand up, rise up, release the arms. You can reach and hands to heart center. Let's shake out those arms and legs for a sec. Just come back to center. Come back to yourself. Align yourself with the path you're currently on. Take a breath. Reach the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, fold, hinging at the hips. Now we're going to step those feet back just a foot or so. And then plant the hands, rise those heels up off the ground, and try to tuck both knees to the outer edges of the arms. Slowly shift your weight forward like you're going into chaturanga. Lead with your heart again. Point the toes. Maybe you lift one foot or both feet. Maybe you straighten out the arms. Keep looking forward. Inhale. Exhale. Let those feet come down. Step it back. Go through chaturanga, high to low plank. Up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Whether you did or you didn't, I'm excited for you. Drop those knees, take them wide, touch the toes, child's pose. Scoop those arms back, touch your forehead to the floor. Breathe completely out. So now that the energy is flowing, what comes to mind for you? Just take a moment tuning in. As you breathe in, what are you inviting? And as you breathe out, what would you like to release? Deep breath in. Deeper breath out. Slowly rise up. We're going to send those legs forward. And bring your right foot in. Just plant that heel as close as you can to the base of your hip. We're going to take left arm around the right leg. Twist. Just hug and twist yourself over to this side. And take a look out over your right shoulder. As if your right foot is standing on its own. You're pressing down into all the corners of your foot. Slow that breath. Keep that twist going. One more inhale. Just slowing things down here. Exhale. Release, turn yourself forward. Now we're going to reach on the inside of this right knee towards the left foot. Maybe you grab a hold of it, maybe not. Maybe you get the ankle or shin. And just start to hinge yourself forward. Maybe the forehead and the knee meet, or there's just that intention of them meeting at some point. Breathe length into the spine. And exhale, fold just a little deeper. Look forward, inhale. Exhale, let it go. Let's try that on the other side. Left heel nice and close to the glute. You can scoot your way forward a little bit. Point your right toes up. Turn to the left. Hug that knee in. Trying to keep the length in the spine and the downward pressure into the left foot. Taking a deep breath in through the nose. Let's keep that Ujjayi breath going. Out through the nose with sound. Again, inhale. Exhale. Turn yourself forward. Reach on the inside of your left knee, maybe grabbing a hold of the instep or the ankle. You can use this right hand for a little bit of balance and keeping yourself centered, or you can reach that right hand forward as well. I find myself leaning off to the right side, so I'm using my right hand for some balance and keeping that left knee squeezing in to the outside of my shoulder. Take a breath here. Eventually this turns into a bind, which is why you're keeping your knee and arm so close together. Breathe in here. Breathe out. Looking forward, breath in. Let it go. One more seated pose before we lower down. Toes together, point the toes up. Reaching high, inhale. Really grow out of yourself here, and then reach it forward, drop the head. Exhale. You probably won't be able to hear me very well in this one. That's okay. Just get nice and long with the inhale. Exhaling to go just a bit deeper. Slowing your mind, slowing your heartbeat, your body slowly coming to stillness. Looking up halfway, inhale. Exhale, lowering down to your back. Scooch those hips forward, draw the knees into the chest, and let's just make some small circles. It's really here when you lie back that you can reflect. So the cards that I drew for you today tell me that one or all of you or all of us need to stop and reflect. Where have we been? Where are we going? And is that a journey we can afford to make on our own? Just think about it. Doesn't need to apply to you. If it does, great. Pull those knees in. Cross right ankle over the left thigh. Point those toes up, so flexing both feet. Interlace your hands around the left thigh. Give your right leg some gentle pressure with your right elbow. Just gently stretching out that hip. It's a really fire-building practice today. So we're going to introduce that watery, cooling quality now. Just cooling ourselves off, breathing in slowly, letting it go. Send both legs up into the air, touch the toes, and you can place your palms down under the hips here, just lowering both legs down, squeeze the thighs together, hover those feet, and then lift right back up. Bending your left knee, plant that ankle to the right thigh, right above the knee. Interlace the hands around that right leg. Gentle pressure into the left thigh. Flex the feet. Maybe you play around a little bit with the feet, rotating the ankles. Just tune in, see how they feel today. And if you find a spot where you need a little bit more of a stretch, pause there. If you like going deeper in this pose, you're welcome to take any variation that you know, or just stay right here, breathing in. Deep sigh out. Firmly root the base of your hips. Just work on those legs. Send both feet up into the air, touch the toes, slide the hands under the hips, breath in. Slowly lower, breathe out. Hold here, breathe in. Drop the legs, breathe out. Remove those hands from underneath you. Got one more heart opener here. Planting the feet right at the base of the hips. Scooch the hips towards the heels, heels towards the hips. On the inhale, we're going to lift the hips up. Maybe scooch those shoulders under the chest. Interlace the hands one more time, just like we've been doing this whole time. Hips lift with the squeezing of those inner thighs and the downward pressure of the feet. Big expansive breath in. Slow with control, breathe out. Holding here for one more inhale. Slowly lower all the way down. Plant the soles of the feet together. Knees drop out wide. If that's not comfortable for the inner hips, those inner groins, you touch the knees together and walk the feet out wide. And just assume in any of my classes that whatever you need to do to respect your body, just go ahead and do it. There's no need for permission. Planting the hands anywhere on yourself. We're going to take a deep breath in. Sigh it out the mouth. Deep breath in. Sigh it out the mouth. Allow your eyes to close. Your head is heavy. And maybe start to question your relationship with the unknown. Does that promote feelings of fear or excitement? What can you do today to make yourself a little more eager about stepping into that next self? Just by tuning in today and dropping down into your practice is one way to usher yourself into the unknown. Take one more breath here. Sigh it out. Shavasana. Stretch out those legs. Stretch the arms up overhead. Big breath out, lower the arms down. Gently placing your body on the mat, letting the earth hold you, letting the air flow easily in and out without effort. At any point, if you're ready to end your practice, that is certainly your choice. But I highly encourage you to just be in this stillness, in this place of not knowing how long you're going to be here, and finding the joy and finding that nectar. There may not be another time today, aside from sleeping, that you get to just lie down and be still and focus on your needs and your journey. You're welcome to stay as long as you'd like in Shavasana. Otherwise, we'll slowly start to move ourselves again. Reaching the arms up overhead. Long stretch. Big breath in. Hugging the knees to the chest. Give yourself a great big hug. Slowly bringing yourself up to seated. Take your time. And just crossing one shin in front of the other. Drawing the hands to the heart. Take a look inside and notice the journey of your heart so far. What kinds of scratches or etchings are lying there? What stories are written there? And can we free up a page for something completely new and different to come in? Take a moment to feel the gratitude and the power of your body and the power of this practice. Thumbs to third eye. We will all bow together. Namaste.